Samson is a Canadian lynx. He weighs a little over 60 pounds, maybe even close to 65. That's huge. Canadian lynxes average about 25 pounds, but his father is 55 pounds, and his mother's about 40, which is really big. If you come and see him in the spring and summer, he drops about 10, sometimes even 12 pounds. He's got his winter coat coming in now. It'll actually turn a little more white. Big paws for running on top of the snow, powerful back legs. They have a direct predator-prey relation with the snowshoe hares. They cycle. So that's their favorite food. They have been videotaped, well documented, taking down deer up to 90 pounds by themselves. They'll jump on it and they'll try to sever their spinal cord. If that's not working, and I've witnessed this on myself, they'll turn over and go for your throat. I almost had one of my friends, we're filming a TV show and they wanted to do bloopers behind the scenes. We had the animals out exercising, and he came a leash pull from losing his life. What happened was I was talking to a producer, and I had Samson on a leash, and the kid was calling him. Samson jumped up, and I looked over, and my friend, Jeremiah, actually felt the teeth just starting to touch his throat. He was frozen. He had nowhere to go. There was a wall right behind him, and I looked last second and yanked the leash. If not, he would have got hold of that throat, and once he got hold of it, that would have been, you would have saw my taillights. I was gone, right? I was home going, no, I'm not at the TV studio. I've been home watching TV with my family all day. So watching the football game. No, but yeah, so they go for your back, your neck. When we work with the cats, if they're in a bad mood, we go like this. It's good to have flexible arms. So they go for your back. You got this, you get your knuckles bit instead of your neck, and then you go like this. They can't get to your throat. And hopefully you don't have to do that too many times, but we've had to do it sometimes. He's a wild animal. He's about 10th generation captive born, so it helps a lot. But most studies show you're looking at maybe 100 to 300 years before they're what you call domestic. Some people say even 400 or 500 years. I really don't know. But beautiful animal, and most of the time this is how he behaves. If he doesn't want to go to work, he doesn't go to work, because you can't put him in the kennel. If he doesn't want to go to work, he flips on his back, and you try to pick him up, and he just starts biting you. And once he does that, forget it. Tonight, I showed him the kennel, and I just pointed to it, and he's like, hey, that's cool, man. I also got a smelly shoe in there. He loves my old shoes. And, but this is a beautiful animal. Now, they are on the protected list in some areas. In Maine, over the last 10 years, the numbers are skyrocketing on the lynxes. And the deer population is skyrocketing. And everybody, how many people have seen like 10 million chipmunks over the last couple of years, right? A lot of chipmunks. So the prey is there, and the hunters in Maine, not all of them, of course, but most of them, they're not there to kill an innocent, beautiful animal. All the hunters, I know a lot of hunters. Most of the people, you'd be surprised, environmental protection and MSPCA, all the people I know in those organizations are avid hunters because they understand the importance. I'm not a hunter, but I'm certainly not, when people bring me deer, my wife makes me an awesome chili, I certainly don't go, that's awful. I say, that's delicious. That's what I say. And there's a reason for that. But as far as killing an animal like this, I don't know any hunter that would shoot an animal just because they could. Again, there is a legal fur trade. I'm not trying to put people out of a job. I don't get it. I can't get through my head. I'm sitting down with trappers and they go, this is how we make our living. We trap legally and kill lynxes legally, skin them legally, and sell their fur legally. And I say, I get all the legally. I don't get why you don't get another job. For me, I'd rather give out smiley faces at Walmart than kill an animal like this for its fur. That's my opinion. Someone must know something I don't know, because the law says you can do it and you can make a job that way. And I'm not knocking hunters. If you want to shoot this animal, I'm not saying, yeah, I'm kind of saying you're a jerk, I guess. I guess I am. So I don't get it. Killing deer and stuff that's starving to death and we're going to eat, but I don't know anyone that shoots these for the meat. If you're that hungry, go to McDonald's. It's not the best, but you'll live through it. So that part, I guess I'm a little ignorant, because it's like one of those mental blocks. I don't get why someone would kill this animal to wear a coat. Because I got some nice jackets, and then they don't got some fancy coats if we're going out someplace nice, and none of them are from this guy. So hunting is legal trapping. They do it in a way where they count the numbers, and I guess that's okay. The numbers are still good. But then there's a whole other market, the black market, illegal trapping, illegal poaching, and that can be harmful, because if you're supposed to trap and kill X amount of lynxes, and then you got people shooting them illegally, then obviously the numbers are out of balance. And then they have to lower the numbers that the people can trap that are doing it legally, and You know, I don't know. So again, illegal hunting of these animals, I would say, is always the wrong thing.